This is a practice video, so please settle down and prepare to practice some pranayama. I'm not going to cover how to sit as this has already been done previously, and I'm assuming if you've gotten this far, you already know how to sit for pranayama. Feel free to sit against a wall or in the middle of your room or even on a chair. Just make sure if you're sitting on the floor, you have something, a cushion or a folded blanket that you're sitting on to facilitate that upright spine. Now, Nadi Shodhana has two preparatory practices, two preparatory stages. Stage one is where you breathe in and out through a single nostril. I'm going to say that again. The preparatory stage of Nadi Shodhana is where you breathe in and out through one nostril. You close, say, your right side, and you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out a few times on your left channel, your Ida Nadi, and then you close and you open the right, the Pingala side, and then you breathe in and out the same way, the same number of times on the other side. In many ways, it's like a one-way street. You cleanse one nostril over and over and over again, and you prepare the nasal passage for the incoming breath, and then you do that on both sides. And this is the first stage of practice. We'll get to it in a moment, but you start Nadi Shodhana with this single nostril breath. You always begin by closing the right nasal passage, your Pingala Nadi, and you breathe in and out, say 5 times on your Ida, your left channel, and then you immediately you close the left channel, you open the right, the Pingala Nadi, and then you breathe in and out, say about 5 more times on this right side. Once you're done, you release your right hand from Nasikagra Mudra, and then you just sit and you watch the breath through moving through both open nostrils for another 5 or just a few more rounds. Okay, all of this, the three components, the left nasal passage, the right nasal passage, and then both nasal passages completes one cycle of the preparatory stage. So that's stage one. Let's do a round together. Okay, prepare your right hand for Nasikagra Mudra. First 2 fingers to the root of your thumb, ring and little finger together. Now, you can choose to do this with your eyes open or closed, especially when you're learning. Feel free to choose whether you want to keep your eyes open or closed. Now, always remember, you breathe in first and then you breathe out. Now, breathe in again. This time, close your right nostril and exhale through your left. Now do 5 more cycles on your left channel here, breathing in and out. Breathe comfortably. And after your 5th round, close your left channel, open your right, and start 5 rounds here. When those 5 cycles finish, release the right hand and just sit comfortably and watch the flow of prana and your breath through both nasal passages. Let your breath return to its habitual pattern in this once you're done with those rounds. And then blink your eyes open. Okay, so that is the preparatory stage of Nadi Shodhana. Okay, the singular nostril breath. Remember that it is such an important and significant part of this practice. Now, the second preparatory stage, there are two. Okay, there are 2 preparatory stages. Now, the second stage is almost identical to the first stage of Nadi Shodhana prep. The only difference is in this second stage, you start to make your inhalations and exhalations equal. Okay, so essentially you can use a count. You can say inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, or some of you would prefer to use your awareness. And you can use one or the other, and that'll help bring your breath to a more even pattern. We don't start like this because sometimes people tense the breath trying to get the breath to be even. So we introduce the singular nostril breath, and then we introduce the idea of making the breath more even. All right. So let's try 3 cycles of this stage 2 of preparation, where you do the singular nostril breath with the intention of making your inhalations and exhalations even. I will guide you. I will be using a count here, and I'm going to be counting up to 4 for the breath. If 4 feels like it's a lot, feel free to stop at 2 or 3. If you notice you have a longer breath, I still encourage you to stop at 4 or 5. Okay. You don't want to get to, we're looking at the long, we're taking the long view, right? And you don't want to get to a 10 count breath and run out of steam in a few rounds. Okay. And for those of you who teach, know that setting a low bar for some of these things will actually help in the long run, because then none of your students will be pressurized to have this extensively long breath when it's not possible. Okay, so sit up again and prepare your right hand in Nasikagra Mudra, eyes open or closed. I'll be guiding you for the next 3 cycles of this practice. Inhale first, exhale fully. Inhale again, close your right nostril with your thumb. Exhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close left, open right. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the right hand, breathe comfortably. And then softly bowing your head down. Let your eyes slowly blink open. So those are your 2 preparatory stages of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. The first stage being the single nostril breath, and the second part of that is making the breath even on the inhalations and exhalations. Please remember to practice this over and over and over again and notice the subtle effects it has on your breath. I'll see you in the next video.